So California got hammered, literally hammered with snow over the last few days. I'm going to read this article. This is from the Clown News Network. But at least it's not political, so I'm sure it'll be okay. So California towns buried under more than 7 feet of snow. So look at this picture. Yeah. California's mountain towns and ski resorts are digging out after a blockbuster blizzard buried them. Blockbuster blizzard buried them and major roads under several feet of snow. The storm slammed California's mountains for multiple days before wrapping up Monday. The most extreme conditions targeted the highest elevations of the Sierra Nevada, where over 7 feet of snow and hurricane-force wind gusts of 170 miles per hour plus were reported. Additional snow will fall across high elevations in North California and the Pacific Northwest into Wednesday as a new storm pushes into the region, but amounts are expected to come up well short of the weekend's monster storm. Look at this. This is California, okay? Like, this is weird. You don't usually see this in California. I mean, it's funny because people don't really know this if you don't know, I guess. But a lot of the parts in Northern California gets quite a bit of snow, but, not to this level. But even with small amounts of additional snow could increase travel woes across the region. A 70-mile stretch of the Interstate 80 in California near the Nevada state line has been closed for more than 2 days after highway officials reported stranded drivers Friday night. The interstate was still closed as Monday morning, but could potentially reopen later in the day. Okay, so in the South Lake Tahoe area where 3 to 5 feet of snow fell, a snow slide trapped vehicles and briefly shut down Highway 50 in California Sunday morning. There were no injuries reported and crews quickly reopened the road. It's funny because these kinds of storms that are hitting like this, people talk about, global warming, that kind of stuff. But whatever, climate change. Let's just be real. Look at this video, by the way. Climate change affects different regions differently, right? So this is weird for this region. So obviously they're ill-equipped to handle this kind of thing. They don't have the kind of plows and stuff we have here in Canada. They don't have the kind of snow clearing equipment. So they just sit back and they have to, takes them days to get themselves out of this kind of shit. So, but yeah, some of the Western Canada got hit too. This was a pretty big storm that hit a lot of the western side of the continent, we'll say. But yeah, crazy stuff. I think they deserve it, to be honest with you. If you live in California, you're kind of a tool anyway, I think. Sorry, Californians that might be watching, because probably the ones that are watching this aren't the tools, but you live in a tool state. So, you got to expect to get hammered with snow every once in a while. Just cool your britches down. Hopefully they get themselves unburied. But the ones that maybe we don't want to see more of, let's just leave them buried.